Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're still using Streamlit for everything, hold up. It's time to upgrade your toolkit. In this video, I'm walking through 4 better alternatives to Streamlit, all with real GitHub use cases with Python first workflows. Let's dive in. So the challenge with the Streamlit, it's good, but it's not been good for building the AI-based web applications or agentic-based applications. So Streamlit is good in terms of the Python to build a normal application, but in the era of like modern AI, you require alternatives of Streamlit. So let's discuss what are the different Python frameworks for UI and application development for AI based. I'm gonna walk through the 4 powerful frameworks to build interfaces and applications with minimal code. Gradio, it's full for ML demo and quick interfaces. It requires you to 3 lines of the code and a few lines of the Python code, and you can able to create your UI interface, and it's gonna be integrate with your Hugging Face and easy to share, and it support the complex layout. Great for deploying models from notebooks. So I recommend it if you are uh, kind of like starting your college projects, go with Gradio, and it's perfect for that. And when it comes to Reflex, it's a full stack application in a pure Python. No JS or React needed, just Python, UI and backend with API logic and database. That's a core, right? In terms of like how the interactions are gonna happening with the business one, and it has a basic authentication and routing development. So you require that when you're developing something into the enterprise. Perfect for the tools like AI applications. I strongly recommended you go with Reflex if you're building a pure AI application. And Taipy is powerful dashboard for MLOps. So if you wanted to build something into the dashboard, what if analysis, and Taipy is gonna be best for you. It can be given you the role-based access, scheduling support, and it has the multi orchestration in one app. And now we talks about Chainlit. It's best for the AI agent and chat UIs. So it's built-in support, input agents required, easy to control entire event messaging flow and output, and event-based structure for the agentic orchestration. So why we required a event one with agents? Because when you talks about agents and it's gonna goes into the event, the way the new modern agents is all gonna be event based streamings. It's have the real time knowledge and it's doing the tasks to it. And Chainlit is perfect for if you're building with the agents. And let's discuss more deeper what are the key feature. Gradio minimal code is required to build you the UI Hugging Face integration, and you can write 3 lines of the code and build basic UI for this. And here, if you see, is like I've defined the hello name, right? And it started like giving the text, and I launched my interface, the UI, just 3 lines of the code. code. And its best use case into the ML demos, data visualization, rapid prototyping, and educational tools. Go with Gradio if you're in college. And Reflex is pure application for a Python, and it's 100% Python. So you have a front end, back end, and state of like data management, and it's ideal for the AI powered tools, data dashboards, and internal tools and web application. It's faster in terms of like your development. Go for Reflex when you're going to build an UI applications development, not just like an UI which you're building it. Now, Taipei is going to be all in one dashboard, pipelines, scenario management. It's a kind of like a pipeline management. If you wanted to visualize your pipelines and role-based control with scheduling support, and in all this into the one app, go with Taipy because it's an open source one, and the most of the business analytics and ML experimentation and process optimization and industrial simulations. And now it comes to my favorite one, Chainlit. Best for AI agent and chat UIs. The key thing is like it's so minimal to deploy sophisticated AI agents, and it's ideal use case for AI assistants, chat interfaces, agent workflows, and tool integration. I love it. You try to do a kind of like a demo for you, and I'm coming and showing you maybe into my next video. And if you wanted to compare all these frameworks into together, I always believe like Reflex is good in terms of like you are building entire application because it has a database and APIs, and that's where it's gonna be huge. But yeah, it's not a beginner friendly. It has its complications to one, but it's good in terms of like hosting into the Docker, a full stack application. So try it from your. So my recommendation is gonna be always use the Python fast development with minimal front end, and define a unique strength in your projects. How you are gonna do it once with LLM application and complex agentic ones. Let's go one by one. So here is your Gradio one, and if I wanted to go and show you, uh, so it's a Gradio. So I'm gonna share this because it's been an open source, right? With a couple of like demos, it started generating the image generation. So you have to drag and drop few lines of the code, perfect. So it's so simple in terms of the building your prototype with Gradio, and you can submit your hello world. You can give the maximum input and output. It's been a go-to for your college projects, right? But when it comes to Reflex, um, I love Reflexes because it is allowing me to create a backend of like APIs, login, and a full stack application. So it's also it's amazing, but it's you need to have a bit of like understanding how those APIs gonna work. Say, and Reflex itself has its uh, cloud, and it can have a build orchestration as well. If you wanted to try to access it, you log into the reflex.dev and try to build your own prototype applications to it, and you can bring your application to the product. So it's a two great tools, right? And always you need to try and access it and do it. And when it comes to Tapai, it's ideal for the dashboards and pipelines one, and it's easy to have the installations one to access and doing it. And when it comes to the Chainlit, that's where like we talks about like let me show you its capability. It's straight away you can deploy your applic chatbots. It's easy to do it, and it's gonna give you a premium look as well. So the my major concern about like how it's gonna looks into the premium look, and that's where I go with Chainlit, right? So it always gives me the premium look and feel to do that. So it's great to have these tools, this frameworks for you, and try to host your applications in Reflex as well. Log into the Reflex and deploy in your project straight away, and that's it, right? And thank you so much for watching this. If you haven't subscribed my channel, I recommended you to subscribe for more AI content. And thanks each subscriber who subscribe my channel and giving their valuable feedbacks. And I hope you're gonna use this frameworks to build one of the advanced Python based UI and agentic application. Thanks for watching it.